Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Star Fox Adventures. In the last episode, we successfully made it up to the walled city after depositing our third Crusader Spirit, and now we are working our way on getting the third Spellstone. There are some dinosaurs, of whom I am very scared, so what I'm going to do is get Groundquake ready, because I need Groundquake. That's not Groundquake, that's Sharp Claw Disguise. You can't knock these guys over, you can't even do anything. Oh! If you recall, what happens when I use Groundquake? Groundquake can stun the strongest of bad guys, in its own words, nothing. Outrageous, that is. But what we can do with Groundquake is go here and activate this thing, which raises that thing. And hint, 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 go through there. There are two sides of this temple, the sun side and the moon side. The moon side can only be accessed either at night time or when you've activated the moon door, or the moon thing, like that the sun thing down there to the left. And so the sun side can only be accessed during daytime or when you've activated the sun thing, and the moon side can only be accessed at night time, I think, or when you've activated the moon side. In reality, that shouldn't really be a problem, because I explained that in a really terribly confusing way. This is the wrong fucking side. Oh god, I'm gonna run out of time. Okay, I knew which side it was anyway. Generally, blue torches are the moon side, and red torches are the sun side. And there's red fire down in this one. Let's get Tricky ready, because we only have about 5 seconds to use flame on that burner thing which rose up. So, let's do that. Flame. Come on, Tricky. Tricky, don't you dare let me down now. There you go. Come on, faster, man, faster. Egad. There we go, we're all good. That's lit up one of the things. That's good. That's definitely a good thing. It's enjoyable that we lit the thing up. Now we go over to the other side. Need to sneak past Mr. Dino there. Come on, turn around, go away, shoot! Oh god, there's 2 of them! Well, there's 4 of them actually, but I didn't... Oh, I don't like these guys. I'm gonna go over here. Come on. Let's just sneak around here, and no one sees anyone or attacks anyone suddenly. You can drive all you want. I can hear that. I can hear your battle music going, but it ain't doing anything. As you can see over here, then, is another one of those Groundquake pads, and this one rises the moon side of the temple, I suppose, and enables access to that. And kersplat, again, that thing raises up, and stuff starts moving on the outside of the... Tricky! How did... Oh no, he get up... It was like he started climbing by himself, but no, he's only there because I was up there earlier. So again, we've got slightly longer this time because we're slightly further away from the entrance to the... I don't know what you call this. I was going to call it, I guess, temple works. It's kind of a it's kind of a pyramid, but it's like one of those old kind of Mayan step pyramids, except it doesn't have steps on it. It's just a kind of graduated pyramid, I suppose. But no, I really... Oh, no. Okay. I like how you can see through these when you're close to them. Nice engine you got there, game. Now we go this way. I always used to get confused up here, and, well, always used to. I clearly still did earlier, because it's a bit of a complex layout. But no, we're ages to do this one, and Tricky's got mushrooms in him already, so that is awesome. Oh, these go sideways, and also they're blue fire, which should mean they burn hotter. It annoys me. It really annoys me when games have blue fire as like freezing you, and really blue fire is hotter than red fire, presuming it's for the same substance. Some substances burn hotter red than other ones burn at blue. Again with the science. Anyway, that's opened that door. You probably didn't even know it was a door, but it was a door, and we have opened it. Let's not fall down there. What we need to do is break this crate, because why not? The whole moon side looks really cool at night. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know you're hungry, come on then, have some... Or sleep! Or sleep, that's fine, get up! You're lazy. I said useless and lazy at the same time, when you're lazy, and it just gurgled a bunch of words that aren't real. Neither is... Oh, neither... Ah! Oh my god, okay, that was not a good 20 seconds for me. Ha! He's done the grub tub. I just couldn't words. So, I'm just going to go down here and let a cutscene happen, because I can't talk at the moment, apparently. So, voila, look who it is!
Dad, you're okay!
Tricky, my son. You don't have to worry about me. I am the king. Ah, the famous Star Fox, hero of Dinosaur Planet.
Yeah, that's me.
And before you ask, no, I haven't got the Spellstone, but I do know where you could look. To enter the lair of the Red-Eye King, you must first find the 2 sacred teeth. Not an easy task, as they are protected by the very life force of the Red-Eye tribe. Locate the magic cave. The answer lies within.
So, locate the magic cave, Red Eye's life force, all that crap, and he's now raised a bridge for us. You can hear a Red Eye plodding outside. That's the thing on this level, you can always, especially wearing headphones like I currently am, and you can always just hear kind of boom, boom in the background. It's really freaking menacing. Anyway, we need to go over here first, because we actually need a bomb spore. I nearly said Spore again. I can't words today, I really can't. That last little exchange should have shown you that much. I've recovered from that a little bit now. I think that was some kind of verbal seizure, where every time I tried to speak, random consonants just appeared in the middle of my words. Okay, 3 should be enough. You know what, let's get some more while we're here. Why not? Ow, that hurt a little bit. Because we may need these later in the game. May not. There's one there, but that actually had nothing behind it except for a bumper dad. And I think something else. Not a fuel cell or anything useful. There's never fuel cells on the dungeon worlds. Like, they're only ever on the surface. Because obviously you need to fly to these... You need the fuel cells in order to fly to these planets, so... planetoids. So why would fuel cells be on them? But if we go up here, past that burning bush, we will find a bomb spore patch. Apparently. Who would have thought it? Maybe that's why I went and gathered one. Oh, but look! Rumble stick! Why did I say that? It's not been a good day for me so far. I'm just saying shit and I have no idea why. Anyway, if we explode this... How far away do you need to be from them to not get caught up in the radius, I swear? Staff upgrade cabin, of course. Staff upgrade cabin, of course. But, yeah, you'll have noticed I was complaining earlier, because if you remember way back when we got the groundquake, and it was telling us about Calder Comms, it said, yes, this thing can stun the strongest of bad guys, but Red Eyes are a good example of a bad guy who are too strong to be stunned by it, and thus we need the super groundquake in order to get it, which is exactly the same as the groundquake, but just bigger and uses more energy. I think that does actually replace the groundquake, though. Yeah, it does. So now we can kill Red Eye Tribes members. I could have sort of said Red Eyes, but I put tribe, because they always call them the Red Eye Tribe, so I'm always used to following the word Red Eye with tribe. Again, not sure why I'm saying things. So, let's go kill us a frickin' frick-a-frack Red Eye. God, words. You, sir, come up here. I'm not afraid of you anymore. Do. Come on. Hey, super groundquake. Get out. And he falls over. Now we have to kill him. Best way of doing this is usually, well, there's a number of ways. Fuel barrel works pretty fucking well, so... Hey! Dead! Oh my god, there's one right here, Jesus Christ. You, fall down, sir. You don't have to use a fuel barrel, though, because if the fuel barrel is destroyed, what you can do is just use Fire Blaster to kill them, but that drains magic very quickly. So that's 2 Red Eye down. There's 4 in total, so let's go and kill the other 2. Though I like this music, it does bug me slightly that they repeated it from Wall City. Not Wall City, this is the Wall City. It bugs me they repeated it from Lightfoot Village, but hey, the music in this game is so good, I can allow them to do that. Anyway, 3rd one. This one! We've killed one with fire, one with explosions. Let's kill this one with ice. Ice Blaster also works on them. And that's 3 down. Unfortunately, there's only 3 methods of killing them, otherwise it'd be kind of cool if I could kill each one with a slightly different thing. But shy of shoving a portal device up their arse, I imagine there isn't a much more inventive way of doing it. Again, something I wish I hadn't said. Well, actually, I'll be honest, that was hilarious, but slightly speaking of shoving things up their arse. Anyway, that's the Red Eyes defeated. That opens there. Yay! Genocide! We have just killed the entire tribe. Just like that. You never see them again ever in the game. Well. We see a form of Red Eye, of course. We see the King Red Eye that he was talking about. But as for the normal tribes members, nope, that's it. They're less scary when you've got the Super Groundquake, but it's just, like I said at the end of last episode, it's not the fact that they are well, they are kind of inherently scary, but it's just the fact that they're big, initially invincible, and kind of that they have that ability to just turn around and just bite you, like, straight away. They can just... You feel like a kind of mouse at the feet of an elephant. That's not really a good metaphor, because mice apparently do instill fear in elephants. You feel like something small around something big. I don't know. Person in the water with a shark, something like that. That's probably an accurate enough one. You feel like that, or at least I do. Anyway, it's one of these silly little boxes again. This is a gold red-eye tooth. Nope. no explanation or anything. I thought it was going to say something like, you can use it to access the lair of the Red-Eye King, but no. Ow. So, Earthwalker.
It is believed a spellstone has been brought to our land.
Wow, thanks for the intel. Well, let's have a little shoot of this. Can't hurt. Lights of fire back near the R-Wing. Get used to that. Because what we need to do now is, next to every Earthwalker, there's 4 Earthwalkers just around this thing, which is odd. There's 1 Earthwalker for every Red-Eye. Yeah, next to every Earthwalker is a tree, and within every tree is a sunpad. You need to shoot all 4 of them. Let's see what each one says as well, because I can't actually remember.
Your staff is indeed a powerful weapon.
Thank you for that. God, they really do give you some enlightening comments on this. I guess that's part of a way of kind of just saying, hint, hint, use your staff. I really don't like the voice actors on the Earthwalkers, though. They sound really kind of like they're overemphasizing every word. They're like, your staff is a powerful weapon. And they're really American as well. That was a slight exaggeration, but only slight. So that's 2 of them. The third one is to the right here, I believe. The third one is to the right here, I believe. Ah, not only can I not speak today, when I can speak, I still crack horrendously, good God. What an odd place for a bomb spore patch. Anyway, that's going to be a weird angle. Worked anyway, apparently. That really should not have worked, but here we are. You, sir.
Your most difficult task lies within the temple.
Yeah, I gathered as much. There's been a lot of foreshadowing here towards this kind of Red-Eye King bloke, and rightly so, he still scares the poo out of me, so that's going to be fun. But there is one more Earthwalker over here, and he has a thing in the tree, shooting the sunpat that lives in the tree. And that lights the final torch near the R-Wing. And reveals a silver ring. Remember these from Cloud Runner Fortress? You should. What do you say, anything useful?
You are indeed a great warrior.
Nope, nothing useful. Of course not. God, I've got to imagine Earthwalker saying something useful. Ooh, let's have some scarabs while we're here. So we're running a bit low. Yeah, 64! Actually, that's kind of a cool number. Okay, I am okay with that. 63 was a bit of an ugly number. I'm kind of glad we're not on that anymore, and 64 is nice because Nintendo. So actually, yes, thank you, game, for the 1 scarab. I was initially sarcastic, but now I'm not. So, that opens that. And gives us 16 seconds to get there. So we need to swim along the river, going through the silver ring. Every one we get pushes our time back by about 8 seconds. And as you can imagine, especially if you look at the map, you'll see that the river hooks around and eventually comes to that little temple that we just saw opening. In some parts you can swim and some parts you can run, and I'm not entirely sure which is faster. I also think this is one of those games where I'm very suspicious about whether rolling is faster or not. It's like with a couple of Zelda games, like there are some where rolling is definitely faster, there are some where rolling is definitely slower, but somewhere just somewhere in the middle. And this is kind of like that. I'm never really sure whether rolling is faster. I do it anyway, just kind of out of force of habit. Oh, no, I got it. It was kind of at a bit of a weird angle. So yeah, you kind of... This one I think is easier than the one at the beginning of Cloud Run Fortress. But you should never really run out of time. Right, I was reluctant to say that because, of course, this game knows I'm recording it. So when I say this should never really be a problem, it's then a massive problem. But I think we're alright. We're 14 seconds now to make this last one. 10, 9, 8. Oh god, nope, this is going to be close. This is going to be extraordinarily close. Oh, eagle! I think we're all good. 4, 3, 2, yeah, we're in. Hey, whew. That was, again, closer than I expected it to be. And if the last one was a gold red-eye tooth, can you imagine what this one's going to be? I can barely take this suspense view. Don't know about you. This is a silver red-eye tooth. Again, feels like it should have a description. Oddly doesn't. Oh, now you see, we can open the way to the boss, but I don't think we're going to quite have enough time this episode. We've only got about 6-ish minutes left, so I think I'd rather have a short episode than try and squeeze the boss into the end of this one. But what I can do in the meantime is talk about one of the odd things about this world that you may or may not have picked up on by now, which is... It's the only dungeon world you not only can return to, but are encouraged to return to. Well, not even encouraged, have to. Because, as you'll see, if we go up to the top of the temple, there's no real reason we have to do this, it just gives me a better viewpoint of what I'm about to say. But anyway, if you look on the map, you'll see it as well. Off to the right there, and off to the left, there's kind of new little areas that we haven't really gone near at all, over those bridges, and if you look behind that palm tree, you can see the door is actually closed. So there's an entire complex over there, and you can't quite see it from here, but you have to take my word for the fact that, yes, there's another one on the moon side, over here, which we have to come back to later, because now we just go and do the boss, and that's the walled city done, for now. It's nice that you get to come back to this one, but that's much later in the game, right near the end, but yeah, that's kind of cool. So it's not like, that's as well for people who haven't played the game before or don't know anything about this game, that's also just to kind of reassure you, I've not missed out something massive, or I'm not just skipping over something, I will be going back later, don't worry. So, place the two teeth into dino statues, and they both rise up a bit, and then the gate opens and allows the King Earthwalker to poo down it. That's what it looks like. It looks like some kind of little dung trap. Kind of wish I hadn't said that again. It's been a full episode of those kind of things. But yeah, so I'm going to call the episode there. It's only been about 16 minutes, but I'd rather do that than try and squeeze the boss into 4 minutes, because I don't want to feel like I'm rushing through it. I enjoy the boss and want to make the most out of it. It's my favourite boss. So, thank you very much for watching this episode of Star Fox Adventures. I have been the Doctor with the Infamous Gentleman, and I hope you'll join me next time for King Red-Eye. Good day.